Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Unlock Your Learning. In this video we are going to solve ICSE Mathematics Class 8 Chapter 3 Square and Square Roots Exercise 3B Question 1. This is find square root of each of the following numbers by division method. So till now we have studied only one method of finding the square root of a number, that is prime factorization method, in which we prime factorized the number and made pairs of the factors of the number. Then we multiplied the pairs to get the square root. Here we will use the division method. In this method what we do is we will again divide, but this time we don't have to go by the factors. See how. First we have 3249. Now this will be what? Put it like this, 3249. First step will be to make the pairs of these numbers from right to left. So from right to left we will make the pairs of these numbers. So see, one pair this one pair this one. Okay, we'll make this pair this way. I have just drawn these lines over them, so this way it is becoming what? It is coming as pairs. Now what we will be doing is we'll make something like this. Make two lines, one which is going down and then one which is just above it. Okay, connect them, and on this side we will write something that will be our number. See what we will do. Don't go on this entire number, just start with the first pair, that is 32. Now look for a number, say 2. So square of 2 will be 4. So same way we have to look for a number whose square is what? 32, right? Or less than 32. Of course 32 is not a perfect square, so we 32 here, and we can take some number over here, not decimals. So some number here that will the square of that number will be less than 32. So see, we have 4 square is 16, 5 square of 5 is 25. So let's write that down. 5. Here I have written 5 here because I am taking this number, and the number has to be between what? 1 to 9. You cannot take any other number. Okay, 1 to 9 I have taken here what? 5. And same thing I will write here. Okay, 5 here also and 5 here, 5 above and 5 on the side as well. Now you will multiply this 5 and this 5, right? These two numbers, what we will do, we will multiply it. Okay, so see over here, 5 into 5 becomes what? 25, right? So if I have written 5, then we will square that number, right? If any other number has come, then again we will just multiply it by that number, right, that we have written over here. So see, this will be what? How much will be left? 7 will be left. And next step we will bring this pair down, the second pair that we have made of 49. So let us bring this 49 down, 749. Now what we will do, the number over here, the number that is above, we will double it, multiply it by 2. 5 into 2 will be 10. Write that 10 over here, right? So 10 is written. Now repeat the same process, that is in this blank space we have to take any one digit out of 1 and 9, right? So think of any one digit over here that can come. So 1, 0 and 749. So how about 7, right? 7 here, and write 7 over here also. Now multiply 107, the number you have over here, by the number you have written over here, not 57, only 7, because we have not written 57, we have just written 7 right now. So multiply 107 by what? 7. So this will be 7 into 7, 49, and 7 into 1 is 7. Now again the reason was that the square, that by the number which we are multiplying it, it should be less than 749 or equal to 749. If you have taken 8 here, then it will be wrong, because the number which you are subtracting, this one, it cannot be less than the number from which it is being subtracted. Now what will this be? 0. So what have we got here? See, now the square root is what? 57. The number, the quotient, that becomes your square root, the number you get over here, this is called the quotient. So 57 becomes your what? Answer. Now let's move on to the next. Now next number is what? 6889. Again we'll make its pair from right to left like this. Now draw these lines, one to going below it and one on top of it. Now see, 68 is there, so take any number. Okay, take any number that will be what? Its perfect square will be what? Simply less than 68 or equal to 68. Square of 8 is 64. 64 is less than 68. It is the nearest. We have to take the nearest. We cannot take smallest, but the nearest number. So 64 is the nearest. If I take 9, 9 square is 81, which is more. So I'll go with 8. 8 here, multiply 8 into 8, 64. 4 is left here and 89 comes down. Bring this other pair that was there, bring it down. So 489 now. Now this 489, what we will do with this 489? Again, 8 you multiply 8 by 2. 8 into 2, double 8, that will be 16. And again, think of some digit here that we can write one digit between 1 and 9. In all the places where you have to fill what? Any number. Okay, on this side, not this side, here. Any number, anytime when you have to write a digit, the digit has to be between 1 and 9 only. It cannot be more than that. So, see, 489 and 16 over here. Let's think of now number that will give us the nearest outcome. So, with 3, 163 into 3. Again, you can only multiply it by 3. 3 3s are 9, 6 3s are 18 and 1. 3 1s are 3 and 4. This is way we can check our answers, right? Don't be overconfident and write any digit. Check and first write. So 3 here, 349. So let's write 3 here. Then 3 will also be written here and multiply 3 by 163. Clear? So this will come out 489. Again, we will subtract it. So we get 0. Now the quotient that you get, this is your square root. So write that down. The square root, right, is what? 83. Now let us move on to the next part. Next one will be the third part, right? And we have your 1519, right? So under root of 1529. This we have to find. Okay, let's find it out. This will be what? See, again 15129. Okay, this root we can give for this sign that we can put for the square root, right? So make the pairs from right to left. First pair, and the pair has to be of 2 digits. So we've made it. Then second pair, again 51 here, we've made the pair. 1 is left, so we will make the pair as well, right? So 1 is left out, just one number here. So 1 and then 51 and then 29. All these numbers we have got as our pairs. Now think, which number can cut 1 exactly 1 times? Of course 1 number itself. So take here 1 and take here also 1 in the quotient. 1 into 1, that is 1. So subtract that from your number. 1 minus 1 is your 0. So bring down 51, right? 51. Don't bring down 29 also. Bring one pair by one by one, right? So 51 here. Now nearest number that I can take to 51. But first we will double 1. 1 into 2 is 2, right? Now take the number that comes the nearest to 51. So if I will take 21 here, then what will happen? It will be 21 will be near to 51, but it will not be the nearest number. 22 let's take, right? So 22 will give us what we want. 22 into 2, right? 22 into 2 is 44. 23 into 3 is what? 69, right? So that will not work out. So let's go here. 22, 2 here also. Now multiply 2 by 22, right? Don't make mistake of multiplying 12 by 22. Multiply 2 by 22, that is 44, which is 7, right? Now next is bring down the last pair that is there, 29, right? So 29, let's bring it down. So 29 will become what? Let's see, 12 into 2 is 24, right? Let's see what number can I take over here. So I can take 24 and let's go by 3. So 243 into 3 will be 9. 4 into 3 12 and 1. 3 into 2 6 and 1 7. This I am just showing it for you, but after some time you have practiced these questions, you can find the number here mentally. You don't need to do the multiplication. So 3 here, right, and 3 here also, So 243 into 3 is 729. So it cuts this number completely. Okay, so this is what square root becomes your 123, right? The number that is in the quotient. And remember, if the remainder is not 0, if any other number you get in the remainder, then that number, this one, it is not a perfect square. It is only a perfect square if you get 0 in the remainder. Now let's move on to the next part. Now next number, the fourth number, this is 75625. This is in the question. So under root, square root of 75,625 is equal to what? Let's solve it again. 75,625, we will make the pairs, okay, and draw the lines accordingly. Let's again divide them. 7, it's just like simple division, don't worry. So 7 here, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, so I will go with 2 because it is the nearest. So 2 and 2 into 2, 4, subtract, you are left with 3, bring down 56, that is the other pair here. 2 into 2 is 4. Now think of any other number here, right? 4, 356. Let's see what number will this go. 4, so this will go by 7, this should go by 7, so 7 7s are 9, and 4 7 4s are 28, and 4 that is your 32, right? So 329, it is the nearest one. Let's even try 8 just to check it. So here 64 and 6, 32, right? So it is more. That means we will go with 7, not with 8 but 7. So 47 here, 7 there. 7 into 47 becomes 329. How much is left here? Let us see. 16 minus 9, so 7 here. 4 minus 2 is 2, so 27. We are left with 27. And let's bring down the last pair, that is 25. Let's bring this one down too. So 2725, and double of 27 also we have to do. So 27 into 2 becomes 4, and 1 there, so 2 into 2 4, and 154. Next number here we will take will be what? Let us see that. So let's try. This is having 25, so square of 5 is 25, so let's just go with 25 here. So we'll write here 5 into 5, 25, 2, 5 4s are 22, 22, and then 5 5s are 25, and 2, 2725, right? This it becomes, so 54 minus 2725. Okay, this is over here, right? So 2725, because it is cutting it exactly, therefore we will write it. Now it all cuts down to 0, and we get here what? 5, 275. So the square root becomes your, also write 5, I forgot that. So square root equals to 275, right? That becomes our answer. Now let's move on to the next part. We vote fifth part. We have 166464. So we'll find under root of this number. It will become, see, make these two pairs accordingly, make these three pairs accordingly. So now we've made these pairs. Now 16 will go by 4, 4 4s are 16, 0. Let's bring down the next pair, that is 64. Now 64 and 4 into 2 is 8. Now 8 and 64, if I write even 1, which is the smallest possible number that I can write, 81 64. 81 is more than 64, and you cannot divide a smaller number by a larger number. With this number has to be bigger than this number, but 81 is bigger than 64. That means we cannot write 1. What we will do now is we will bring down the other pair, 64, another one, okay, and write 0 over here, 0 over here in the quotient and in this divisor. Okay, this we will do this. Now see, next step will be what? 64 and here 80 here. So see, let's take the number 8. So 8, 0, 8, and here also 8. 8 into 8 is 64. 0 is there, therefore I have written two digits at the same time. 8 into 8 again will be 64. Okay, and this 0, it doesn't really matter. So we get here 0, it cancels, so the square root becomes what? 408, and that is your answer. Now let's move on to the next part. Now the next part is we have 9548100. So this will be what? Let's make the pairs right. So 9548100. So 001854 and 9. And let's solve. So 9 will go by 3. How many times? 3 times, right? So here we'll write 9. Of course 9 is square of 3, so 0, 54 over here. Now 3 into 2 becomes your 6. 6 and 54 will, how many times it will go? If I write 1, it will be more than 54. So that means I can increase 1 0 here, increase 1 0 here, and bring down the next pair, that is 81. That's how it will be done. Now 600, and what we will take here to get 5481. Very obvious it is. See, 81 is there, and if I take 9, square of 9 will be what? 81. 9 into 9. Okay, 9 into your this 9. 9 into 9 becomes 81. Right, and what will this be? See, 609 and 9 here. 9 into 9, 1, 8 carried over, 81 here. That is why I have written 81 directly. And 9 into 6 is your 54. Right, so 54 here. Subtract, you get 0. But what is left is another pair of 0. So bring that down. Right, 0 0. So simply minus 0 0, you get 0. But one step is important, that is to write 1 0 in the quotient, right? And that becomes your answer. Seventh part, we have 1089 upon 3481. So we will find square root of these numbers separately. First we will find the square root of 1089, the numerator, right? Then we will find the square root of 3481, that is the denominator. Let's see. So this will be 339189. 3 into 2 is your 6 now. 6 and 189. Let's see. Try 63. 9. 6 3s are 18, right? So 63, 3 here. 189 cancels 0. So we have what? 33. 33 in the numerator. Put that in the numerator only. Square root of numerator will also be in the what? Your this numerator of the square root. This we will not find its square root because it's already in the square root form. This one also now. So see, this will go 5 times 25, 981, 10 here. Again, if I'll take anything, it will be same. Now see, let's take here 9 and 9 here. So this will be 9 into 9 becomes 81. 0 ignore. 9 into 1 is 9, right? So this will cut it. We are left with 59. So we have 33 upon 59, and that is your answer. That is the square root. No need to go any further beyond this. This becomes your answer. Now let's move on to the next part. Next one is what? The 8th part, right? This is 7569 upon 14,884. So again, let's find the square root of the numerator and denominator separately. In whenever fractions you get, find square root of numerator and denominators separately. Okay, make the two pairs here like this and solve. So this is the numerator first we are doing here. That will be 8, 64, 11 and 69. 8 into 2, 16. Now 16 here and 1169 on the other side. So let's see, will this go by 7? So 167 sevens are, because 9 is there, 7 into 7, 9 and 4, 7 into 6 is 42, and then 4 there, 6, 4, 7 1 4, 11, 1169, right? This will go exactly by 7, so cancel and put 7 here, right? 87. So this 87 Okay, this is in the under root form, so 87 here, so 87 will come here also. Upon now 14,884. Let's find the square root of this as well. So make these pairs accordingly. Now 1 is there, will go by 1 only, don't need to do any calculation. Now bring 48 down here. What do we get now? See, 48 and 1 into 2 becomes 2. So if I take 21 only, it will be less than 48. 22 if I will take, it will be 44. So 22 will be the nearest one. And 84. Now here 24. 484 is there. Again, let's see, 2. Exactly, this will cut it. See how 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. 2 into 2 is 4. So you get 122.87 upon 122, and that becomes your answer. Now let's move on to the next part. Now see, the next one will be the 9th part, and this is 2 whole 337 upon 9,216. This again will make this into the improper fractions, right? So see, this becomes 6 into 2, 12, and let's just do it here. 9,216 18,432. Now let's add 7 and 2 becomes 9, 3 and 3 becomes 6, 3 and 4 becomes 7, and this 18 will come as it is upon 9,216. Now let's find the square root of each of these. Okay, separately make these pairs. 1 1 1, 87 comes down, 2 87, so 25, no, 24, 4 into 4 16 and 1 there. So now this will also not work out, so 23 will be the most suitable option. So see, 3 into 3 9, 3 into 2 6. Now how much are we left with? 17 into 17 minus 9 becomes 8, 7 minus 1 6, 7 minus 6 becomes 1, 18, and now 69 we bring it down, 69, so 1869, that is the number, and 36 here and 1869 over here. So let's see by which number will this go. Let's try 7. I think it will be the nearest, because again 9 is there in the end. 7 sevens are 49, that's why I've written 7. Now 7 into 6 is 42 and 4, 6 and 4, 7 into 2 12, 14 and 4, 1869. Let's put that down. Let's subtract it. Sorry, this is 9 not 4, 9. Now let's subtract it. We get 0 and 7 here, 7 here. 137 is the square of the numerator, so let's put it here, 137 upon, now what? Now again let's write it down, 9,216, right? This will be what? 9,216. So again 92 is the first pair. Let's take off a number, that will be what? 9. Again here I will take here 9, so this will be 81. So 9 and 2, 11 and 16, right? Now 1116, 1116, and 9 into 2 18 here. Now see, 18 and 1116. So by what number can this go? 6 is there in the end, so I think most probably it will be 6 only, because square of 6 is 36. But let us check and verify. 6 and 3, 8 6 becomes 48 and 3 1 and 5. 6 into 5 is 6 and 5 11, 1116. 1116 becomes 0. And how many times does this go? 6 times. So you have 137 upon 96. This you have to make in a mixed fraction also, and here also 6 here, don't forget. So this you'll have to make in a mixed fraction. So 96 and 137, of course 1 time it will go by 96 1 whole, and 137 is there. So 137 minus 96 is what? 37, and here 4, that is 41, and upon 96 it will stay as it is. That becomes your answer. Now let's move on to the next part. The next one is the 10th part. This is 9 whole 4185 upon 5776. Let's make this into an improper fraction. So we have 56,169, right? We'll have 69 upon 5776, which is going to be, let's solve these, 56,169 will become what? See, pair this pair and this 5. So let's go 2 2 4 161 here. Now bring down 4 because it is double of 2. Now 4 161, right? So let us see, let's try this 5 and 1, 4 into 4 16, and 1 76. So yes, definitely 3 is the nearest. So let's take that 43, and this will be 129. What do we get here? 30 and 31 and 1 32, and here 3. 23 into 3 becomes what? Let's just quickly do that. 23 into 2, that is 6, and 4 46. Now we have the other pair, that is 69. Bring it down, right? Bring down your 69. Okay, 69 we have brought it down. Now see here, 4 6 46 and 3269. Now 46 and 3269, this will go easily. Let's see, this will go by 7 because again 9 is there. So 7, let's see, 7 into 7 9, 4 carried over, 7 into 6 42, and 4 46, and 4 7 into 4 is 28, and 4 is 32. So 3249 will cut it. 237 over here. Then next we have 5776. Make the pairs again. Okay, 57 and 76. So 57 will go by what number? Let's see, 525 and 636, 7, so the 49, 7 times 7 here, right? Now see here, what will this be? 49, 8, 76. Now 76, and here 7 into 2, 14, right? 14 here, and your this 76 over here. So let's see, by what number will this go? 6, right? 6 and 6, 6 into 6 36, and 3, 6 4 are 24, and 3 27, and 2 carried over, 6 into 2 1, and 2 is 8. Exactly, it will cut it. So 76 here we get what? See here, we have 237 in the numerator, 237 upon 76. Let us divide this also. This will go how many times? 76 into 3, 6 3 8, and 1, 7 3 is 21, and 228. 228, yes, this is the nearest. So 3 whole, and how much will be left? 237 minus 228, 7 there, 2 there, 9 will be left, right? So 9 upon 76. Will this cut it down? Let's see, 76 and 9, 3, it will not cut it. So this will be not this will not be divisible. So that becomes your final answer. All right. And friends, this is all for today. If you are new to my YouTube channel, do not forget to subscribe and leave a like on this one. Till then, take good care of yourselves, and bye bye.